major misconception by most people that think about Indian removal is that for these tribes in the South is that they did not have military escorts. Many of the groups had a military person with them, but that person was a dispersing agent. Creeks had a military officer with them primarily to make sure that the civilian contractors fulfill their obligations for providing rations and other services for the tribes. If I had to name another misconception, I would say probably the stories about people starving on the trail, because there were ration depots about every 10 or 12 miles. These were rations that were provided by either the federal government or contractors. The tribal people received the same rations that a trooper in the Army received. These were military rations. And whether the dietary needs of the people were met is another question. But at least they had something to fill their stomachs. And then they were allowed to bring their weapons, and they hunted. I know one Chickasaw group made about 35 miles in 2 weeks. And when the military, the federal officer tried to push them on, they'd move 3 or 4 miles and stop. And then they'd get onto them, they'd go 3 or 4 miles and stop. And what they were doing was hunting. And providing, the kind of food that they wanted to eat rather than pork and, the kind of thing that was doled out by the federal government.